Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are in Rivington today, so we're going to be doing about 6-7 mile hike around Rivington. I'm going to be showing you all like the highlights, probably get a couple of drone shots as well because there's no wind, but yeah, it's a lovely winter's day, absolutely freezing. I look like I've not got changed since the last hike, so yeah, happy days. If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about the great outdoors, so anything relating to wild camping, hiking, day hikes, multi-day hikes, gear reviews, any like outdoor gear that I use, you name it, it's going to be on the channel. So if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and enjoy the videos. So our first port of call will be Liverpool Castle. I've been there a couple of times before. I'm not going to lie, it very much looks like a film set that's just been left there. It's very strange. If you've been there before, you'll know what I'm on about. But yeah, it's genuine, but yeah, it's very peculiar. You'll know what I mean when you get there. But sorry, when we get there. So obviously on this walk as well, we are going to be looking out for wildlife and all sorts. So this is Liverpool Castle. We'll have a walk around inside first and then we'll try and get the drone up if we can. It's a fantastic little castle, but come on, guys. I'm pretty sure that wasn't fenced off last time I was here. I'm pretty sure I went in there. There's been the old fireplace there. See what I mean by film set just left it? You can just picture Game of Thrones here or something. It's so strange and so out of the way. Like somewhere you just wouldn't expect it. I love it. I'd imagine this to be like a sort of like old chapel or something, the way it's laid out, and in like a sort of semicircle. I don't know. And this was clearly a staircase of some sort that went up there, because you can see the stairs there. You come out in that corridor there, I'd imagine. And there's a little corridor here. Let me get a torch on. Let me illuminate. That's done much, but still. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, dead end there. I'm just bouncing off the walls trying to get back out the other way. I think I've just ripped the repair patch of my jacket all. That'd be sod's law, wouldn't it? Ever? No. Right, let's go down these stairs. You can see where the beams were as well. Couldn't tell you what this was there, big circular room of some sort. You can just see into the room we've just been in. And then you come out into the courtyard again. Yeah, you get what I mean. It's just so fantastically random. Liverpool Castle for you folks. You get a cracking view of Liverpool Reservoir. So if you just had a random close up there. We'll go down to that now. We'll have a quick look at it. Because it would be naughty not to, because it is a stunning reservoir. I've been on it a couple of times paddleboarding. You get a great view of Rivington Pike up there as well. Look, quite a few bods up there already. I'd imagine some people went up for that sunrise as well, because that sunrise was stunning. I'll put a few. I don't like putting pictures on videos, but I'll put a couple up now of what it looked like. But it was gorgeous. That's how cold it is at the minute. Obviously you can see all the frost and stuff on the grass. But yeah, fantastic place. If you've never been Rivington, I strongly recommend you end up coming around here. There's another little room. Another more grander fireplace. Yeah, I mean, look at that door there, look. That is fantastic. So yeah, you just come down here now if you want to get to the reservoir. There are other locations you can get to the reservoir, but this one's by Liverpool Castle. So you come down this relatively steep hill alongside the castle walls, and then you follow that path down in it. You can just see the water's edge there. I think we'll plonk our bums there if we can and get the drone up while it's quiet. Showcase the reservoir as well, because that is looking absolutely stunning in the early morning sunrise. I've got to stop saying stunning. Use more words like beautiful and extravagant. Maybe not extravagant, but you get what I mean. So right, it's nice to see the water levels are up again. Summer just gone, they were horrendous. So yeah, good to see that back up where it needs to be. Because in the past, I mean, we've walked out to about there, to be honest. It's been that low. But yeah, I mean, look at that. We're now going back up the side of the castle, and we're going to be heading up towards our next destination, which is Tiger's Clough. If I make it round this entire walk without slipping over at least once, then I've done exceptionally well. Just look at this path here. May not look like much, but underfoot it is actually quite slippy. No, I just don't walk on the grass, to be honest. Much more safer. Now, believe it or not, this predominantly comes from on or around where Tiger Clough is. And it just flows all the way down here. It's a lovely little bridge, that, isn't it? Believe it or not, that's not actually Tiger's Clough. As much as, I mean, I've been here before and I think that looks better than Tiger's Clough personally, but hey ho. Be a nice wild swimming spot as well, to be fair. Well out of the way. Quite deep as well, to be fair. Nice waterfall, so can't complain too much. But yeah, you're actually in this, like, I don't know if it's an old quarry or what, I don't know, but it's bloody beautiful. There's a, when you walk up to the road, you can just see the fence up there actually. If you go a bit further down, there's like a step over, and then you've got to sort of like carefully come down this steep bit here, and then just go down there, and there's another steep section just that leads down to it. So if you are coming down here to do a bit of wild swimming, then please do be careful. And take your litter home with you. There's a fair bit of litter around here as well, which is just not on, so yeah. Leave no trace, people, come on. And there is that step over I was on about. So yeah, you'll come up this road here, step over that, and just go down there. But yeah, please, if you are thinking about going down there, 1, do be careful. 2, leave it the way you found it. So to get to Tiger's Clough, about what, 50 odd metres I'd say. You come to this gate, you go through there, and it's down there. If you carry on up there, you'll end up on someone's farm, which we don't want. This gate, well, better than nothing, I suppose. Been a while since I've been here, to be fair. But isn't that nice? Coming down there, and down there leads to obviously where we just were. I don't know if you can just see it just beyond the trees there. Yeah, up these stairs. Yeah, there was a path, I thought there were. There we go. Tiger's Clough. Got there eventually. So yeah, came round there and then ended up having to try and go across this boggy bit here. Come up here, and then there it is. So we'll get down a bit closer. There you have it, that is Tiger's Clough. You can see the top there, cascading down. And again, if you want a cold plunge, it's probably a good place to do it. Because that is fairly deep, that, to be fair. Yeah, it's beautiful. Took the dog here a couple of times, she loves it. I have seen some wild camping videos here on YouTube, but I don't know, as incredible as it is, you've just got to take into account, like, the trees for one. I'd say there's a fair few of the old widow makers in here. You're not too far from a housing estate as well, which doesn't bode well. So, I mean, each to their own, but I don't know. Sad to say, I'll probably give this one a miss, I think. But never say never. Yeah, one more look at Tiger's Clough. And then we'll move on to the next one. So now leaving the Tiger's Clough ravine, so just in front of you there, that's the stairs we came up. Turned right to go towards Tiger's Clough. Now turn left to go to our next destination. And the ravine is just down there, as you can see. That's the word I've been looking for the entire time I was down there, ravine. Just not think of it. So yeah, still absolute perfect day. Sun's out. It's cold, but I can't win with all these layers on. I'm still sweating, hence why the hat's come off, because I don't want to get wet under here with sweat, because then I'm in trouble. So yeah, the hat's come off for a bit, just to cool down. But yeah, I mean, this is just, genuinely, I know we haven't finished the tour, but if you've never been to Rivy, already, castle, reservoir, waterfalls, wild swim spots, you just spoilt for choice, and I'm not even halfway through yet. All sorts of paths going off here, there and everywhere for you to explore. There is one up there somewhere, but we're staying on this one for the minute. And that's just Rivy. I'm just doing Rivy, you know. There are other areas near Anglesark Reservoir and Leadmine Clough and White Coppice, and, you know, you can see all those other, I've been there before, like I've done wild camps near White Coppice and camped on Round Loaf, which was a Bronze Age burial mound. I only found that out when I was on top of it, to be fair. Yeah, I've camped on Winter Hill, which you'll see in a bit, where the radio or telemast is. There's just ample amounts to do up here, it's incredible. Don't come up here enough, actually, to be fair. But yeah, if you've been to Rivy, obviously drop a comment. If you know some hidden little gems, DM me on Instagram, obviously, if you don't want to reveal them on, like, the comment section or whatever, which I wouldn't blame you for. I'm not too sure if I've been here. See, again, if you was well out of the way, or somewhere like the Great Glenway or something like that, that would be a perfect little wild camping pitch, that. Nice and flat, well protected. If the wind's coming at, like, anywhere over there or whatever. But no, it's going to be a well populated area on a main road. Awesome. So we are on this for the best part of a mile, looking at the map. So I shall probably bring you back, unless something occurs on this path, like a nice bit of wildlife or something. I shall bring you back when we reach the other end. So you come off that long, just shy of a mile long straight line, and then you're going up there into the Rivington Pike, it's called. But look at the light coming through the trees there. Beautiful. So yeah, we are going up here into the Pinetum. If you've never heard of a Pinetum before, you'll realise why it's called that in a minute. because it is an area just full of pine trees. But the last time I came through it, I'm pretty sure I read that these had all been donated from different areas because they're all different types of pine trees. I mean, these are stunning. Oh, said it again. There's your standard Christmas tree. But yeah, look at it. You'd actually be mistaken for thinking you were in Scotland for a little bit while you're in here. Because you've got your pine trees, it's bloody cold, and you've got your hills just up there as well. Could be on the West Highland Way for all you know. Wish I was. But yeah, I'm just going to let you enjoy this and I'll stop waffling for a bit. Yeah, that's the Rivington Pinetum. There are benches in here. I don't know if I caught any on camera, but there are 2 or 3 benches. So if you're in here on a nice day, doesn't have to be spring, summer. It could just be like today. It's beautiful today. Bit cold, obviously, but yeah, gorgeous little place. Oh, look at that bird on that tree. I don't know if you can see it. Just there, it's hovering around like the little branches. See if I can get closer. Oh, no. That's it, one big foot and then it scarpers. I'm hoping the camera picked it up. Said it in the past, GoPros and action cams are absolutely awful when it comes to picking up wildlife. Yeah, there you go. Rivington Pinetum. I was saying it right, I was a bit worried I weren't. Yeah, Rivington Pinetum. An array of birds in here though. I just get the same old in my garden. It's a bit depressing. But you come out to places like this and it's just an array of birds. So if you're into your birds, great place to come. Right, moving on to the next area, which I'm pretty sure is just around this corner. Give or take. So I don't know if you can see that, we are here, which is there. We're going to go up what they call the ravine, and then we'll end up at the Japanese garden just there. We'll walk across, and then we'll end up here somewhere. There's the pigeon towers there, and then we'll walk up to Rivington Pike. So this is the start of the ravine. It's just several cascades leading all the way up there. We are on what they call the Rivington Terraced Gardens now. So it's going to start looking pretty grand. There are, again, I've come this way because I've wanted to show you these, and I've not been here for a while. Last time we came here, this was just all a whiteout. Ice, snow, absolutely everywhere. It was beautiful. But yeah, I mean, look, you can see a little path there, stepping stones and stuff. And again, there are various other ways around and the terraced gardens and up and over the to the Pike and Pigeon Tower and that. But today we're going this way today because why not? I mean, look at it. It's unbelievable. I mean, it probably could do with a bit of tidying up and that, but still, either way, it just looks incredible. I'll tell you something, this you could mistake for Rivendell maybe. We're going to see the elves. Well, this should be a bit adventurous. Look at this. That is fantastic. Look at that. There we are on the bridge. That's where we were just a second ago. That's just the other side. Look at it. So we're on the bridge and then it cascades down a bit further. And then you've got another bridge there. It's just absolutely magical. This is your modern day Rivendell. I don't care what anyone says. That is going to be a Lord of the Rings reference in this video. Look at the light coming through the trees there, on the bridge as well. That's beautiful. So just down there you can see the bridge we were at just a second ago. We've just walked around there. There's a staircase that leads up to this bit. There's more of the ravine there. That last bridge there. So we're just going up by level. So we were just down there a second ago. And now we're on this next bridge. It's got quite a big cascade down there. I mean, if there was a lot of water coming down there, that looked pretty cool, that. Yeah. Unreal. So we're effectively at the top of the ravine. The Japanese gardens are just up there. But yeah, these are pretty cool. More step overs. That comes down through there. Yeah, how cool it is. Oh, it was like a mini cavern. So that's where we were, where the caverns were. You come around here, go up this little spiral staircase, get to the top, walk down here. There's a very frozen Japanese garden. As you can tell, people have been throwing stuff in it, just trying to crack the ice. Nice beefy sausage roll from Galloway's. It's been in my pocket with my battery packs, so it's been keeping them warm. There's a robin that's just landed on a branch right in front of me. After a bit of scran by the looks of it. We'll put that there. If he's watching, I think he's watching. I'm going to tilt the camera down, I think. We'll put it there. He's eyeing it up. There we go. Like they've done a lot of work on these in the Rivington Park place, whatever you want to call it. Like uncovering all this and uncovering these stairways and that, because everything, when I first moved up, everything was practically overgrown, you know. But they are doing an unreal job. These things, my missus can vouch. I walked on one of these, didn't realise it was full of ice, and ended up on my arse quite spectacularly, to be fair. I remember way back when, started off in the ravine to the Japanese garden, walked around there, come down here, back up there, up here, round there, up here, all along here, and then we've just flown the drone from here, and we're now going up to here, and the pigeon tower's over here somewhere, which you're about to see a bit further up here. So you come down from the pigeon tower that way, enter through a gate here, and you're walking just up here. It looks like Piccadilly bloody Circus up there. It's very, very busy. Just to find a quiet spot, because it's heaving up here. I don't know if you can just see that over there. That's Two Lads Cairn. See if I can get another zoom in on that. You can't really see it, to be fair, but that's Two Lads Cairn over there. And then that there is the Winter Hill mast. So if you're driving down the motorway or something like that, you'll see that tower with its red lights on at night time. Manchester's just over there somewhere. You can't really see it because of the haze. And then Bolton's just down there. You can't even see the you can see the stadium most days, but you can't see it today. So yeah, as you can tell, this is the one thing everyone mainly comes here for. To come up to the Pike, because it's effectively the summit really of Rivington. I mean, that over there is technically the summit. There's a summit marker just past the tower. But yeah, this is behind me is what everyone predominantly comes up for. So that was a better view of Rivington Pike, wasn't it? So we're going to go down to the Italian lake and then down the walkway that way. If you've seen my Winter Hill wild camp, you'll have seen this. But to be fair, the weather was crap, so it'd be nice to see it in a nice, glorious day like this. Got all these nests in this tree here, it's ridiculous. How mad's that? I just had a thought. You've probably already seen the Italian lake from above when I did the drone footage earlier around Pigeon Tower. I came back over the Italian lake, but it'd be good to see it from ground level as well. I've come the wrong way again, but to be fair, if you go the wrong way in here, anyway, it's just wonderful. Lovely new addition, not seen this before. Is there a plaque on the top? Oh no, it's like a sort of sundial-y thing, isn't it? So these are the stairs we should have gone down. A lovely little window ports, look. Archways. So you've got one staircase there, another one there, all surrounded by these arches. Check this out. How cool is that?
I can't see you.
Right, so more or less down the bottom again now. To get down off Rivington Pike, it's just you follow whatever path you want. As long as you're going downhill, you'll end up somewhere down here, and then you just follow the paths, and it'll either bring you back to the main road or back to Rivy Barn. If you end up back at Rivy Barn, if there's not an event on, you can grab a pint. There you go. We've arrived at Rivy Barn. I can tell you now, the smell of roast coming out of there is unreal. I'm going by the lack of footfall by the front door. I think there's an event on. It's a shame. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. It means a great deal. Hope you've enjoyed it. And if you've not been to Rivington, I strongly recommend that you get here and enjoy everything it has to offer. And if you come on a weekend, then obviously, as you've just seen, do get here relatively early to avoid the carnage. So yeah, again, thank you for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. I am going to try my hardest. Might not be able to keep it up, but I am going to try my hardest to do a video every fortnight. We're going to see how it goes. I can't do weeklies. I work Monday to Friday and I get weekends. Obviously, I want to spend some time with the missus as well, see the family and that. So, weeklies are just not an option for me. But yeah, if we can get fortnightly videos, a bit like Formula 1 every 2 weeks. Won't have a summer break in it, so don't worry. I'll be well happy with that. If I can just get a year of fortnightly videos, I'll be well chuffed with that. So yeah, if you've not done already, then please do hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, that always helps. And let's get this channel moving this year. Thanks again for watching, guys, really do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.